Little spot right here in front of my house when I was a kid. It was the local drag strip. Alright, so this is pretty dang cool, y'all. And no, it is not mine. This thing is an awesome looking freaking Z06. Belongs to my buddy Blake Berry. So what is this thing?
2017 Z06 with the Z07 track pack.
So Blake gets this thing. Just gonna tell y'all, he's my golf buddy. I don't know how much golf we've played, but way more than I care to admit. A lot.
Should be a little better.
And recently retired from the Navy, as you can tell by the hair.
Yeah.
But he's always had cool cars, and he gets this thing and he shows up and he just made the mistake of asking me, do I want to drive it? I'm like, of course I do. This thing's cool. And you've already track dayed this thing, right?
Just one road course in Memphis, and it was pretty pretty fun so far.
So it's a step up from the old Shelby.
Yeah, unfortunately, this engine's lasted a lot longer than that GT350, so should be a little better.
This thing's awesome. I was just out here amazed at how big the freaking brakes are on this thing. Carbon brakes, all the carbon fiber everywhere, and gigantic tires on this thing. It is really cool. You said Borla exhaust on here?
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. I like it. I like it. Let's go for a ride. Yeah, this thing sounds good. So the last time I've been in a Corvette belonged to my buddy Adrian Berryhill. He had a Pro Charger on, it wasn't a Z06, I'm trying to think. I'm not a Corvette guy, y'all, but we did a video on that, rode down the racetrack in Memphis. Now this is pretty cool. Label down there, Z06, 650 and 650. It's pretty cool. And 7-speed.
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 Never seen 6 or 7 yet.
Oh, well, let's take a ride in this thing. All right. So I am not a street racer, but I'm gonna tell y'all, this little spot right here in front of my house when I was a kid, it was the local drag strip. 100% for sure it was the drag strip. And it's actually right in front of my house. So it wasn't me, it was Daddy and other older folks, but they would just roll right through here. And this used to be the elementary school, and this pole right here happens to be a 1/4 mile. So this is cool, buddy. Thanks for letting me wheel this thing. It's nice.
Absolutely.
You are right. It is like you're just in it. Just absolute in it. So cool. That is freaking awesome. Freaking supercharged LT4. So I know y'all were waiting on me to gas it up, but the truth is there was three cars with blue lights on the top of them right at the end of our little run there. So I did gas it up barely. This thing's fast, it's fun. Anyway, this will not be the last time you see this thing, because I cannot wait to go rip it at the racetrack. That thing's cool. Thanks, brother.
Absolutely.
Mealy girl. Mealy girl. From Z06s to packages from our buddies at Summit. Let's see what we got. I have no idea what all I ordered. Oh. I don't know. Oh, I do know. So we got a low car. I think that is a throttle cable. and a dipstick. Millie, what do we get? What did we get? Huh? What we get? Huh? What we get? We got parts for baby D. Sometimes it's the little victories that make you smile. Had a couple of those today because we had some parts come in from Summit, like I showed you. Our throttle cable, which is from Summit, made by Locar. Pretty cool deal. So the fast throttle body come with this bracket. I think I showed y'all that in another video. Simply goes right in, bolts. It's got a cable. I need to trim that off. You take the stock throttle cable out. I'm trying to grab us a light so I can show you. Inside baby D, we are, so you just simply take the stock cable out, put this one in. Not too bad, to be honest with you. We have a throttle, which is pretty cool. Got a light now. See right there, I just put a basically a fender washer on there right through the stock hole. Cable goes right to the throttle body. Bang. The old big mouth 87mm throttle body now works. That's pretty cool. So that was one project, made me smile. And then there's been another one that I've got way too much time invested in, which is kind of silly because of not having a aftermarket oil pan on here. Whatever the case may be, I could not find a dipstick. I ruined the one out of the V6. I ruined the one that came with the 5.7 Charger motor. But what I ended up doing was, again, Summit. So you can see right here, I just put this Milodon piece in there. Had to really do nothing. It hooks right to the valve cover. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that. Just slides right in. Let me climb under here and I'll show you. It's pretty cool. There's all that Trimmet goodness and hooker headers. So right there you can see the dipstick just simply slides in the block. Makes its way up through the headers there. Bam! Dipstick. I cannot wait to snag some gears on this thing. It's really nice under here. This truck's pretty clean. Love it. So there's a project for the day that made me smile. A couple projects, but we're getting there. The big stuff has to be done. Then there's the little stuff that takes forever. But anyway, we're getting there. All right, y'all. One little step at a time, we're getting there. Really want to thank each and every one of you for watching and paying attention to what's going on as I kind of fumble and stumble my way through learning this late model Hemi stuff and using a lot of parts that I've never used before. But I definitely appreciate it. Before we get out of here, I wanted to answer a question right quick. It's a pretty good one, actually. Bart Hutchison asked, when the car is being towed to the starting line, do you have to push the clutch pedal in, or is there slip in the plates that allows freewheeling? Well, you're pretty close on that, Bart. It is enough clearance in between the flywheel, the clutch disc, and what we call the floaters that you can tow the car. When the car's not running and there's no engine RPM, the levers on the clutch are not trying to swing out and apply clutch pressure. So yes, you can tow the car, no problem, and the discs are simply slipping and you don't have to push the clutch pedal in. Now, the moment the thing starts, get engine RPM, it's kind of interesting. When I'm in there and the car starts up, it immediately you feel pressure on the clutch pedal. You definitely have to have the pedal pushed in when you start the car because all those 18 levers are starting to swing out, and when they swing out and they roll over, that clutch lever is pushing on the clutch pack, and now it wants to go. So, yep, you got it, Bart. Pretty much nailed it. Folks, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, everything you're supposed to do on YouTube, and following along with Baby D. We're waiting on some more parts, and we'll just keep knocking them out one thing at a time. Hopefully, sooner than later, we'll have enough stuff in here to get this thing running. I can't wait to not only stomp on the loud pedal, but dump the clutch and smoke the tires on Baby D. See you soon.